Hello, welcome to Technically Analytics. In this video, we're going to discuss Matt Chapman and revise the AL, or rather NL West prediction for the San Francisco Giants because Matt Chapman has signed with the Giants, and so Matt Chapman's a third baseman. He's about 30 years old, and he signed a 3-year, $54 million deal with the Giants. Options in 2025, 2026, and a mutual option in 2027. His average annual value is 18 million, service time 6. So Chapman is started his career in Oakland rather, and he's kind of a power guy, like hits home runs quite a bit, 2020 notwithstanding. And he hit a little bit less home runs last year, kind of had an off like season in terms of power and offensive production. As you can tell by his WAR, he was down. And keep a note of the WAR because this is kind of what I based my prediction off of, how much WAR he brings, which is WAR stands for wins above replacement. So anyway, his power numbers are usually pretty good, usually pretty consistent, brings in a lot of runs. And as you can tell, his walk rate is pretty good usually. His strikeout rate is concerning, but that is a trade-off of being a power hitter. You tend to walk or to strike out more than you walk, significantly more. So yeah, it does happen that way. And then when you look at his average, 240, I mean his averages are not that crazy, about 240, 333 on base, 424 slug, 328 WOBA, 110 rated runs created plus last season. So he didn't have the most amazing season offensively, but I think he can bounce back because he's not been that horrible his whole career. Like that's similar to his first year in Oakland, like his rookie year basically. He had like a season similar to that. So he's due for a bounce back. He's due for a big year again, and the projections kind of have him like just above where he was last year, but not as much as he had in 2022. So kind of weird projections for him, I guess. But he needs to just prove the haters wrong and go off. So like his best projection here is the Bat X, giving him 29 home runs. You know, probably pretty generous with that. Although he could do it. He's done it before. He's done it one time before. 243, 333, 483, 349 WOBA, 121 rated runs created plus, 3.6 WAR. So, I mean, if you could do that, that'd be great. Like, Giants would take that. And, of course, offense isn't his greatest strength, though. We all know that. It's defense. We'll talk about that in a bit. So, the Giants lineup with Chapman in it, he's going to be batting 6, probably pretty accurate considering his lack of offensive prowess lately. I mean, obviously with him in the lineup, you like it. You like that depth. He replaces Wilmer Flores. He was playing third before, and Flores was actually a pretty good hitter, actually better offensively than Chapman was. So he's a downgrade in terms of that, but he's an upgrade in terms of defense. Like, he's a big upgrade. So yeah, you like the Giants lineup, and he does provide quite a bit of WAR for what he brings. So yeah, and as you can see, the percentile rankings, StatCast, Baseball Savant, they kind of confirm that he's a power guy, gets high barrels, hard hit, exit velocity. But, you know, he struggles with his chase rate's pretty good, but struggles with K percentage, whiffs. You know, walks are okay. And then his fielding, you can see 87 percentile and 80 percentile arm strength. So yeah, that's where he really excels. He's pretty fast too, 80%, not bad. So I was talking about fielding, and if you on StatCast, if you sort the third baseman all time most fielding run value, which is a metric they use on stat, they also have outs above average, which is another stat I like too. But you sort of fielding run value, all third baseman all time, Matt Chapman, number 10 overall. So, and this is all time. So you have Nolan Arenado, Javier Baez, Billy Hamilton, Austin Hedges, Jonathan Schrupp, Nicky Lopez, Tommy Edman, DJ LeMahieu, and Christian Vasquez, Matt Chapman. So this is like all time for every position. So not even just third baseman. I guess some of these guys played third base at least once. But still, I mean, that's pretty good for all time. Like, I guess you can ignore Hedges and Hamilton because they really didn't play much third base at all. Just 3 play in LeMahieu too. But overall, like guys that played third, he's still 10th, and he'd probably net like 6 or 7, maybe 5. So yeah, that's pretty decent. Like he's a pretty good defensive player. That's all I'm saying. Like of all the guys that have played third base, and I guess I sorted it wrong or something, but it's fine because the point is like he'd still be if you take out Hedges and Hamilton and Vasquez, he's 7. So yeah. But the point is he's great at defense, and my other point is that he kind of lacks offense, and you can see it here in his run values, my favorite chart. He struggles with the fastball, 35% whiff rate, 30% K rate, even worse with the slider, 36% whiff, 36% K. And the one pitch he does hit well is the changeup. So it seems like he's just getting beat by the speed of the pitch. Maybe that's what it feels like to me, because like just logically, why would he, because these pitches tend to be really fast, right? Like sliders, fastballs, cutters. Cutters basically a fastball, curveball. I'm surprised he's not better at curveballs, but the spin probably gets him too. So yeah, he just needs to get in the cage and work on that a little bit, probably. But changeups he seems to do fine with because those are like slower pitches, so he's off on it, which is pretty interesting. That it would be. I've never seen that, but I imagine I would be the same way if I was a hitter. If I could actually hit, I would probably do the same thing. So not surprised, but if he could just be a little bit better at hitting, like this guy would be amazing. But regardless of that, I had the Giants at 84 and 78 last time in third place. I don't think they're moving up the scale too much. They're not moving up to second or overtaking the Diamondbacks quite yet. If they get Blake Snell or Jordan Montgomery, then I could see it. But yeah, I don't think so. So I'm revising their prediction to 88 and 78, 4 wins above what they were, because Matt Chapman brings about 4 wins of WAR. So yeah, he gives you about 4 wins over the replacement. So that means theoretically they're going to win at least 4 more games, right? At least, probably, and that's quite a few more games over what they won last year too. I think they only won like 83 or something like that. So. Or 82, 83, 82. So yeah, I mean, yeah, so 88 and 78 is what I'm predicting them to be. This is what I'll include when I do my review at the end of the season. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Baseball.